Hello and welcome to another effective episode here at Code Your English, the channel where you learn English while learning something useful for your life and work. I'm happy you're here today. My name is Jason, and in this podcast, I will help you practice your English listening and speaking, and at the same time, learn new ideas to improve your daily life. Whether you are a student, a worker, or someone who wants to grow and become better, this podcast is for you. In today's episode, we are going to talk about a very interesting topic: energy management over time management. You may have heard about time management before. Maybe people have told you, you need to manage your time better. But today, I want to share a new idea with you. It's about something even more important than time. That is your energy. So what does energy management mean? Why is it more important than time management? And how can you use this idea in your own life? We will talk about all these things in this episode step by step, using simple words and examples. You don't need to worry. Everything will be easy to understand, and I will speak slowly and clearly, just like a friendly teacher. This way, you can focus on listening, learning, and practicing your English. This topic is very useful, especially if you are a student or if you work in an office, a store, a factory, or even from home. Many people today feel tired, stressed, or busy all the time. They say, "I don't have enough time." But the real problem is not always time. The real problem is that they don't have enough energy. You may have time to do something, but if you feel tired, lazy, or unmotivated, you can't do it well. That's why learning how to manage your energy is so powerful. By the end of this episode, you will understand the difference between managing your time and managing your energy. You will learn why energy is more important and how it can help you do better work, stay focused, and feel less tired. You will also get some simple tips that you can start using today to improve your energy during the day. No special tools or money needed. Just small changes to your habits. So, are you ready? Let's begin this journey together and discover why energy, not time, is your most important resource. Let's learn, let's practice English, and let's grow together here on Code Your English. What is time management? Before we talk about energy, let's first understand something many people already know: time management. You have probably heard this phrase before. Maybe your teacher, boss, or a friend said, "You need to manage your time better." But what does that really mean? Time management is the way we plan and control how we spend our time. Every person in the world has 24 hours in a day. No more, no less. It doesn't matter if you are a student, a doctor, a parent, or a famous person. You still only have 24 hours. So, time management is about choosing how to use those 24 hours in the best way possible. For example, imagine your day. Maybe you wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning. You eat breakfast, go to school or work, come home, eat dinner, rest, and sleep at 10 or 11 at night. Now, during this day, you have many things to do. Maybe you need to study, cook, exercise, reply to emails, clean your room, or talk to friends and family. There are so many tasks, but only a limited amount of time. So, time management means making a plan, a smart plan, to do everything that is important, without feeling stressed or rushed. Some people like to use a schedule or a to-do list. For example, they might write 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, study English, 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock, clean the house, 11 o'clock to 12 o'clock, exercise, and so on. They try to give each task a time, like a small box on the clock. They believe that if they follow the schedule, they will finish everything and feel successful. And this is the common belief. If I manage my time, I will do more. People believe that when they plan their time well, they can be more productive. They think they can do more work, more studying, more tasks, and still have time to relax. In some ways, this belief is true. When you use your time wisely, you can do a lot in one day. Time management also helps you feel more organized. When you know what you need to do, and when you need to do it, your mind feels more calm. You don't waste time thinking, "What should I do next?" Instead, you already have a plan. And this gives you a sense of control. That's why schools and companies often teach time management. They say, use a calendar, make a to-do list, avoid wasting time on your phone, focus on one thing at a time. All these tips are part of good time management. And yes, they can really help. But here is the problem. Time management works only if you also have the energy to follow your plan. Let's say you plan to study English at 7 o'clock in the evening, but at that time, you feel very tired. You had a long day, your head hurts, and your eyes are sleepy. What will happen? Even if you have time, you will not study well. You might read a few words, then stop, or you may not start at all. So now we see something important. Having time is not enough. You also need the energy, the mental and physical power to do the thing you planned. Without energy, time is just an empty box on the schedule. That's where time management alone is not enough. That's why we are going to talk about something deeper. Energy management. But don't worry, we're not saying time management is bad. It's actually very useful. But it is only one part of the full picture. Imagine time is the car. It tells you where to go and when. But energy is the fuel. Without fuel, the car won't move. You can sit in the car all day, but it won't take you anywhere. That's the big idea we are exploring in this episode. So now that we understand what time management is and how people use it to plan their day, let's move to something even more powerful. Managing your energy. What is energy management? Now that we have talked about time management, let's talk about something very important. Energy management. You might ask, what is energy management? I know about time management, but what is this new idea? Energy management is about understanding and using your energy in the best way. Energy means how strong or tired you feel. It is the power you have in your body and mind to do work, study, or any activity. When you have a lot of energy, you feel good, active, and ready to do things. When your energy is low, you feel tired, sleepy, or distracted. Think about your own day. Maybe after you wake up in the morning, you feel fresh and full of energy. You can focus well, remember things easily, and work faster. But after a long day or after eating a big meal, you might feel tired or sleepy. Even if you have time to study or work, you don't have the energy to do it well. Here is a simple example. Imagine you have 2 hours free in the afternoon. You want to study English during this time, but after lunch, you feel very tired. Your body wants to rest or sleep. Even if you sit with your book, your mind feels slow, and you find it hard to concentrate. In this case, you have the time, but your energy is low. So, the work does not happen easily or well. This is energy management. It means knowing when your energy is high or low and planning your work or study around this energy. It means using your best times for your hardest or most important work. And it means taking care of your body and mind so you have enough energy every day. Now, let's compare energy management with time management. Time management is about when you do things, organizing your day with a plan or schedule. But energy management is about how you feel when you do those things, making sure you are ready and able to do your best. Here is a short story to explain this. There was a young student named Sarah. Sarah was very good at making plans. Every morning, she wrote a list of things to do. She planned to study English from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. every day. But one day, after lunch, Sarah felt very sleepy. She tried to study, but she could not concentrate. She felt tired and wanted to rest. She thought, "I have time, but I don't have energy." The next day, Sarah decided to change her plan. Instead of studying after lunch, she studied in the morning when she felt fresh and awake. She also took short breaks during study time and drank water to feel better. Sarah found that in the morning, her mind was faster and she learned more. Even though her study time was shorter, she did better work. Sarah learned that managing her energy helped her more than just managing her time. She still made plans, but now she planned according to her energy levels. She used her best hours for study and relaxed when her energy was low. So, energy management is about understanding your body and mind. It means listening to yourself and knowing when you are ready to work hard or when you need rest. When you manage your energy well, you can do better work, feel less tired, and be happier. Remember, time is fixed. Everyone has the same 24 hours. But energy can change during the day. Some hours you feel strong and active. Some hours you feel slow and tired. Energy management helps you use your strong hours for your most important work. Energy versus time. What's the difference? Now, let's take a closer look at the difference between time and energy. Both are important in our daily lives, but they are not the same thing. Understanding this difference can help you work and learn better. Time is the number of hours and minutes we have each day. Everyone gets the same amount of time, 24 hours. We can see time on the clock or calendar. Time moves forward, and we cannot stop or change it. For example, if you have 1 hour to study, that hour will pass no matter what you do. You can't get more time or stop it from moving. Energy, on the other hand, is the power inside you that helps you do things. It is like a battery in your body and mind. When your energy is full, you feel strong, focused, and ready to work or learn. When your energy is low, you feel tired, slow, or distracted. Unlike time, energy changes during the day. Sometimes you have a lot of energy, and sometimes you have less. Let's look at an example. Imagine you have a big homework assignment to finish, and you have 2 hours in the afternoon to do it. If you have a lot of energy, you can use those 2 hours to finish your homework quickly and with good focus. But if you feel very tired or sleepy, even if you have 2 hours, you may work slowly and make mistakes. In this situation, having energy is more important than having time. Another example is when you are learning something new, like English. If you study for 1 hour but your energy is low, it is hard to remember words or understand grammar. But if you study for just 30 minutes during your high-energy time, you will learn better and remember more. This shows that energy can be more valuable than time because it affects how well you work. Some people think that managing time is the key to success. They plan every minute of their day. But if they do not manage their energy, their plans may not work. For example, if you schedule many tasks for the afternoon but feel tired after lunch, you may not finish your work. This is why energy management is often more important. However, this does not mean time is not important. Time helps us organize our day and make plans. But energy is like the fuel that makes those plans work. Without energy, time cannot help you do your best. Think about your day like a car trip. Time is the road you drive on, and energy is the fuel in your car. You can have the best road or plan, but without fuel, the car won't move. If your energy is low, your body and mind cannot work well, no matter how much time you have. In some situations, energy is even more important than time. For example, if you are very tired before an exam, it is better to rest or sleep than to keep studying without energy. Rest will help you have more energy for the exam. In this case, managing energy first will help you use your time better later. To sum up, time is the number of hours you have, and energy is your ability to use that time well. Both are important, but energy changes during the day and affects how well you can work or learn. Sometimes, energy is more important than time, because it helps you do better with the time you have. By understanding the difference between time and energy, you can make better choices about when to work hard and when to rest. This will help you feel better and achieve more. In the next part, we will see why energy management is more important than time management and how it can help you do more in less time. But for now, try to think about your own energy during the day. When do you feel your best? When do you feel tired? Understanding this is the first step to managing your energy well. Why energy management is more important? Now, let's talk about why energy management is even more important than time management. We already know that everyone has 24 hours in a day. That means time is limited. No one can get more time than this. So, time is the same for all of us. Whether you are a student, a worker, or a busy parent, you have only 24 hours every day. Because time is limited, many people try hard to manage their time well. They make plans, use calendars, and try not to waste a single minute. But even with good time management, sometimes things don't work as planned. Why? Because time alone is not enough to get good work done. We need something else. That something else is energy. Energy is different from time because it is not the same all day. Some hours of the day, we feel full of energy. Our body feels strong, and our mind feels clear. We can focus, learn, and work well. But other hours, we feel tired, slow, or distracted. This happens to everyone. It is normal. For example, many people feel very good in the morning. After a good sleep, their energy is high. They can do difficult tasks, like studying or important work, during this time. But after lunch, some people feel sleepy or tired. Their energy goes down. They may want to rest, or they find it hard to concentrate. Later in the evening, they might feel better again, or sometimes even more tired. So, energy changes during the day. This is very important to know because if you try to do your hardest work when your energy is low, it will not be easy. Even if you have the time, your work will be slow or not good. But if you manage your energy well, you can do better work in less time. Let me explain this with two examples, one with bad energy management and one with good energy management. First, imagine a man named Tom. Tom plans to finish a big project for his job. He thinks, I have 6 hours today. I will work hard all day. But Tom does not think about his energy. He starts working right after lunch, when he feels very tired. He tries to focus, but his mind is slow. He makes many mistakes and feels frustrated. After 6 hours, he is tired and has not finished his project. Tom's time management was good. He had 6 hours, but his energy management was bad. He worked when he had low energy. Now, let's meet Sarah, who also has a big project to finish. Sarah knows about energy management. She knows she feels most active in the morning. So, Sarah starts working early when her energy is high. She works for 3 hours and then takes a break. After lunch, when she feels a little tired, she does easier tasks, like answering emails or organizing papers. Sarah uses her energy well. In less time than Tom, Sarah finishes her project with better quality. Her work is clear and she feels happy, not tired. These two examples show us something important. Managing your energy is more powerful than only managing your time. When you have more energy, you can do more work and better work. You can finish important tasks faster and still have time to rest. Energy management also helps you feel better in your daily life. When you listen to your body and mind, you avoid feeling very tired or stressed. You can find time for rest, exercise, and fun, things that give you more energy for the next day. Remember, time is fixed and limited, only 24 hours in a day. But energy changes. It goes up and down. If you want to do your best, you need to use your high energy hours for your most important work. And when your energy is low, use that time to rest or do easier tasks. In the next part, we will talk about some easy and useful ways to manage your energy. These tips can help you feel stronger, focus better, and enjoy your day more. You don't need any special tools or machines, just small changes in your habits. For now, think about your own energy during the day. When do you feel strong and ready to work? When do you feel tired? Understanding this is the first step to managing your energy better. Understanding different types of energy. When we talk about energy, it's important to know that energy is not just one thing. There are different types of energy that affect how we feel and how well we work or learn. The three main types are physical energy, mental energy, and emotional energy. Let's look at each one carefully. First, physical energy is the energy you feel in your body. It comes from things like sleep, food, and exercise. When your physical energy is high, your body feels strong and you don't feel tired. You can move easily and do physical tasks like walking, running, or cleaning. But if you don't sleep enough or eat healthy food, your physical energy goes down. You feel tired, weak, or slow. For example, after a long day without rest, your body may feel heavy and you may want to lie down. Physical energy is very important because your body needs power to do any activity. Next, we have mental energy. This is the energy your brain uses to think, focus, and solve problems. When your mental energy is high, you can concentrate well, remember things, and be creative. But when your mental energy is low, your mind feels tired or foggy. It is hard to pay attention or learn new things. For example, if you study English for a long time without a break, your mental energy may drop, and you may forget what you learned. Mental energy comes from resting your brain, taking breaks, and doing activities that relax your mind. The third type is emotional energy. This energy comes from your feelings and emotions. When you feel happy, calm or confident, your emotional energy is high. This helps you enjoy your work and talk easily with others. But when you feel stressed, sad, or worried, your emotional energy is low. It can make you feel tired or lose interest in your tasks. For example, if you have a problem with a friend or family, it can be hard to focus on work because your emotional energy is low. Taking care of your feelings and doing things you enjoy can help improve your emotional energy. All three types of energy, physical, mental, and emotional, are connected. When one type of energy is low, it can affect the others. For example, if you don't sleep well, low physical energy, your brain may feel tired, low mental energy, and you may feel sad or frustrated, low emotional energy. To work and learn well, it's important to take care of all three types of energy. So, how can you do this? For physical energy, try to get enough sleep, eat healthy food, and move your body every day. For mental energy, take breaks during study or work time, and do things that help you relax, like listening to music or doing light reading. For emotional energy, spend time with friends or family, talk about your feelings, and do activities that make you happy. By understanding and managing physical, mental, and emotional energy, you can feel better and do better in your work, study, and daily life. Remember, energy is not just one thing. It is many parts working together. How to manage your energy, tips and habits. Now that we understand why energy management is so important, let's talk about some simple and practical ways to manage your energy every day. These tips will help you feel stronger, focus better, and get more done without feeling tired or stressed. The best part is that you can start using these tips today. No special equipment or expensive tools needed. The first and most important tip is to sleep well. Sleep is like a recharge for your body and mind. When you sleep, your energy returns. Without enough sleep, you will feel tired and have a hard time concentrating. Most adults need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps your body create a routine, and you will feel more rested. If you don't sleep well, no matter how much time you have, your energy will be low. The second tip is to take breaks during your work or study time. Working for many hours without rest can make you tired fast. Even if you have a lot of time, your energy will run out if you do not take breaks. A good way is to work for about 25 to 50 minutes, and then take a short break of 5 to 10 minutes. During the break, stand up, stretch your body, or walk around your room. This small rest helps your mind and body refresh. After the break, you will feel ready to continue working with more energy and focus. Next, it is important to eat healthy snacks during the day. Your body needs good food to have energy. If you eat too much sugar or junk food, you may feel a quick energy boost, but then you will feel tired after a short time. Healthy snacks, like fruits, nuts, yogurt, or vegetables, give your body a steady supply of energy. Also, remember to drink enough water. Sometimes, when you feel tired, it can be because you are thirsty. Drinking water helps your brain work better and keeps your energy up. Another very helpful tip is to exercise or walk regularly. You might think exercise makes you tired, but actually, it gives you more energy in the long run. When you move your body, your heart beats faster, and this sends more oxygen to your brain and muscles. This helps you feel awake and strong. You don't need to do hard exercise every day. A short walk outside or some simple stretching can make a big difference. Try to be active for at least 30 minutes a day, even if it's just walking to the store or playing with a pet. One of the best ways to manage your energy is to do hard or important work when you have the most energy. Remember the energy changes we talked about before? Everyone has different times when they feel their best. Some people feel strong and focused in the morning, others in the afternoon or evening. Find your best time and plan to do your hardest tasks then. For example, if you feel awake and clear in the morning, study or work on difficult problems at that time. When your energy is lower, do easier or simple tasks, like organizing your notes or answering emails. This way, you use your energy smartly and get more done with less effort. Finally, it is very helpful to avoid multitasking. Multitasking means doing many things at the same time, like answering messages while studying or watching TV while reading. Many people think multitasking helps them finish more, but it actually uses more energy and reduces focus. When you try to do many things at once, your brain gets tired faster. It is better to do one task at a time. Focus fully on that task, finish it, and then move to the next. This way, your energy stays higher and your work is better. To sum up, managing your energy well means taking care of your body and mind every day. Sleep well, take regular breaks, eat healthy, move your body, do your hard work when you feel best, and avoid multitasking. These small habits can make a big difference in how you feel and how much you can do. Try to pick 1 or 2 tips to start with today. Notice how your energy changes and how your work or study improves. Over time, these habits will become natural, and you will feel more confident and ready for each day. In the next part, we will learn about the natural energy levels in a day and how to find your own best hours to work and rest. But for now, start practicing these tips and see how they help you. Energy levels in a day. Every person has different levels of energy during the day. This means that sometimes you feel full of energy and ready to do your best work. Other times, you feel tired or less focused. Understanding these natural changes in your energy can help you work smarter and feel better every day. Most people notice that their energy goes up and down in a regular pattern. Usually, after a good night's sleep, you wake up with high energy. Your body and mind feel fresh and ready. This morning time is often when many people have their best energy. It is a great time to do difficult or important work, like studying a new language, solving problems, or planning your day. But as the morning moves into afternoon, energy can start to drop. Many people feel less focused or a bit tired after lunch. This is normal. Our bodies use energy to digest food, and sometimes this makes us feel sleepy. So, in the early afternoon, you might want to take a break or do simpler tasks that do not need a lot of focus. For example, you can organize your notes, answer emails, or do light reading. These are still useful activities, but don't need as much energy as learning new things. Later in the afternoon and evening, energy may rise again for some people, or it may continue to fall for others. Everyone is different. Some people are morning people. They feel most active and alert in the morning and early afternoon. Other people are evening people. They feel stronger and more awake later in the day or at night. Neither way is wrong. It is just how our bodies and minds work. Because energy levels change during the day, it is very important to find your own best hours. These are the times when you feel your highest energy and can focus the best. For example, maybe you feel great from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m., and again from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Or maybe your best time is different. The important thing is to listen to your body and mind. Notice when you feel ready to work hard and when you feel tired. Once you know your best hours, you can use them to do your most important and hardest tasks. For example, if you are learning English, try to study new grammar, practice speaking, or write during your high-energy time. This way, you will learn faster and better. When your energy is lower, do easier or less important tasks. This helps you use your energy wisely and not waste it on tasks that need less focus. Finding your best hours is like discovering a secret tool for success. It helps you get more done in less time and feel less tired at the end of the day. You don't need to force yourself to work when your energy is low. Instead, plan your day so that your most important work matches your highest energy times. Here is a simple way to find your best hours. For 1 week, write down how you feel every hour. Rate your energy from 1 to 5, where 5 means full of energy and 1 means very tired. After the week, look at your notes. When did you feel the strongest? When did you feel the weakest? This will help you see your natural energy pattern. Also, remember that your energy can change with your habits. If you sleep well, eat healthy, and take breaks, you will have more high-energy hours. But if you don't take care of yourself, your energy may stay low all day. So, in summary, energy changes during the day in a natural way. Most people have high energy in the morning, lower energy after lunch, and then a second energy rise or drop in the evening. Everyone is different, so it is important to find your own best hours and plan your work and rest around them. By using your high-energy hours for important tasks and your low-energy hours for easier work or rest, you will work better, learn faster, and feel happier. This is the power of energy management. In the next part of this podcast, we will talk about some final ideas and how you can put all of this knowledge into your daily life. But for now, try to observe your energy during the day and find your best hours. This is the first step to managing your energy and improving your work and study. Combine both. Time plus energy. Now, let's talk about how to use both time management and energy management together. Both are important, but energy management comes first. What does this mean? It means that even if you plan your time very well, if you don't have the energy to do the work, your plan will not work. So, energy is the key. Many people think that time management is the most important thing. They make detailed schedules and plans for their day. They write lists of things to do and decide exactly when to do them. This is good because it helps you organize your day and know what to do. But if you have low energy, no matter how good your plan is, it will be hard to follow it. You might feel tired, distracted, or frustrated. This is why energy management is the first step. Let's think about an example. Imagine you are a student. You plan to study for 3 hours after school. You decide to start at 3 p.m. and finish at 6 p.m. But when 3 p.m. comes, you feel very tired and sleepy. You don't have the energy to focus on your books. Even though you have the time, your mind is slow, and you can't study well. After 1 hour, you stop and feel frustrated because you didn't finish your work. This is a common problem when you manage your time, but not your energy. Now, imagine a different situation. You still plan to study for 3 hours. But this time, you notice that you feel most energetic and focused in the morning, from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. So, you decide to study during those hours instead of after school. During this time, your mind is clear and you feel ready to work hard. You finish your study goals faster and better. This is an example of combining time and energy management. So, how can you use both time and energy management together? The answer is simple. Plan your time around your energy levels. First, find out when your best energy hours are. Then, make your most important and difficult tasks during those hours. Use the times when your energy is low for easier or less important tasks. For example, you can schedule meetings, answer emails, or organize your notes when you feel less energetic. Using both time and energy management helps you work smarter, not harder. It means you respect your body and mind and give them the best chance to do great work. It also helps reduce stress. When you try to work hard without energy, you can feel tired and unhappy. But when you work with your energy, you feel more confident and motivated. Another important idea is to be flexible. Sometimes your energy changes because of different reasons. Maybe you didn't sleep well, or you ate something that made you tired. On those days, it is okay to change your plan. Move hard tasks to your best energy times, or do easier work when you feel low. Flexibility helps you stay balanced and avoid frustration. Remember, managing time without managing energy is like having a car with no fuel. You can plan your route perfectly, but you will not move if your car has no gas. Energy is the fuel that powers your time. When you combine them, you get the best results. To sum up, both time and energy are important. Time is the schedule or plan you make for your day. Energy is the power you have to do your work well. Energy comes first, because without it, your time plan will not work. When you plan your time around your energy, you work better, learn faster, and feel happier. In the last part of this podcast, we will review everything we learned today and share some final thoughts to help you put energy management into your life. But for now, try to look at your daily plans and energy levels. Notice if you can improve by matching your important tasks with your best energy times. This simple change can make a big difference. As we come to the end of today's episode, let's remember the most important ideas we talked about. First, we all have the same amount of time every day, 24 hours. Time is fixed, and we cannot make more of it. Many people try to manage their time well. They make schedules and plans to use their time better. This is good, but time alone is not enough to do your best work. The real key is energy. Energy is what helps us focus, work, and learn. Energy changes during the day. Sometimes we feel strong and ready to work hard. Other times, we feel tired or slow. This is normal and happens to everyone. Managing your energy means paying attention to when you feel your best and using those times for your important tasks. We also learned that managing energy is even more important than just managing time. If you have no energy, it does not matter how much time you have. You will not work well. But if you have good energy, you can do more work in less time, and your work will be better. Then, we talked about some simple tips to manage your energy every day. Sleeping well is the most important. Taking breaks during work helps your mind refresh. Eating healthy snacks and drinking water keep your energy steady. Moving your body with exercise or walking gives you more energy. Doing hard work when your energy is high and avoiding multitasking helps you focus better. Next, we learned that energy changes during the day in a natural way. Many people feel strong in the morning, less active after lunch, and some have a second energy rise in the evening. Everyone is different, so it is important to find your own best hours, the times when you feel most awake and focused. Finally, we talked about combining time and energy management. Both are important. You should plan your time around your energy. Use your high-energy hours for difficult or important work. Use your low-energy hours for easier tasks or rest. This way, you work smarter and feel better. Let me give you one last example to make this clear. Imagine you have a test to study for. You know you feel most awake and focused from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So, you plan to study the hardest topics during these hours. After that, when your energy is lower, you review easier material or organize your notes. Because you study when your energy is high, you learn better and faster. You don't waste your time trying to study when you feel tired. Before we finish, I want to encourage you to think about your own energy. Start paying attention to when you feel strong or tired during the day. Try some of the energy management tips we talked about. Sleep well, take breaks, eat healthy, move your body, and do your hard work when you feel best. Remember this important idea. You don't need more time. You need more energy. When you manage your energy, you will use your time better and achieve more. You will feel happier, less tired, and more successful. Thank you for listening to this episode of Code Your English. I hope you found it useful and easy to understand. If you practice these ideas every day, your English learning and work will improve a lot. Keep practicing your speaking and listening with our podcasts. And remember, your energy is your best tool. See you next time.